It's to no one's surprise that YouTube uses AI like Fent at this point. The amount of artificial intelligence being abused intensely by the platform is absurdly incredible. If AI was a drug, it'd easily surpass weed as the most popular good stuff in town. It feels like even AI slop is everywhere. This is why YouTube decided to do something about it. Remove AI slop from the platform using AI. Yeah, a totally genius idea that'll totally not fuck things up. Except it surprisingly did a good job at wiping out tons of AI slop on the platform. Coming from YouTube, this is a massively rare W that deserves a trophy considering how fucking frustrating they are most of the time. But then, as expected, YouTube's AI got out of its containment and flight kurzgesagt of all YouTube channels as AI slop. Despite having a massive fucking team of animators! What the fuck? That's like being accused of robbing a bank after winning a game show. Kurzgesagt later had to contact YouTube staff and they realized that they shadow banned the wrong channel. YouTube realized their mistake as Kurzgesagt is a relatively huge channel. If they had per se around 10k subscribers, then YouTube wouldn't have given a rat shit. Wanna talk about rat shit? Well, that's nothing compared to what I'm gonna be talking about shortly. This! So I originally planned to make a video on how there should be more real animation channels not just to combat AI slop, but also as a protest symbol to promote real art made by humans. At this rate, because of AI slop, I'd even appreciate terribly made art, because there's at least somebody who made it. I swear to God, if this goes on, then I'd see literal scribbles on a wall by a 4-year-old toddler and go, "Those were the times when art had a soul. This is worthy of being in a museum." But anyways, YouTube AI suddenly demonetized a shitload of animated storytime channels made by real people. One example is yoontoons, whose channel got demonetized because she was apparently making misleading family content. I gotta wipe my glasses for a few seconds like, the fuck am I reading? Misleading family content. Wow, as if she's making Disney Channel cartoons right here. She tried contacting YouTube, but their fuck asses decided to activate their AI-powered bullshit spitter and dropped this banger. They rejected her appeal and told her to apply after 3 months. Goddamn, they're even more incompetent than the police. All this without any proper explanation, by the way. YouTube just basically sent a middle finger right to her face through this email. Wow, that feels so fun, doesn't it? But then YouTube brought her monetization back. Phew. Congrats to her. As I've said along with others who talked about it, yoontoons wasn't the only one whose monetization was stripped away. You have Kelsey Animated, Yong Tales, and many others who are flagged for misleading family content. Like, come on now, we can clearly tell that they obviously marked the videos as not made for kids. Especially if they have comments turned on. Who knows if Jin Animation was also a victim of the oh, thank god. Recently, there has also been more dumbfuckery with YouTube's stupid-ass AI that's as good as a macho Terminator. Several ASMR channels such as Slight Sounds ASMR and It's Bunny ASMR got terminated overnight for violating sex and nudity policies. Coming from someone who's not a huge fan of ASMR content, even people without a brain would know that ASMR is not inherently sexual. Just YouTube's AI being misogynistic, as it's largely female ASMR contents they're targeting. Welcome to a brand new useful tutorial on how to get banned on YouTube. Step 1. Record yourself cutting your hair and putting your microphone too close. Step 2. Profit. Extra step.
Just whisper so closely to the microphone that YouTube AI would think it's too sexual and get my video taken down.
Shit, that actually worked? Did the AI get a boner or something? Let's just cut the shit and say that this is directly the result of YouTube's massive obsession with artificial intelligence, to the point that it goes absolute apeshit and bans everyone for no good reason. And this could have easily been avoided, not just through letting humans do the job when they're fucking supposed to, but also through another way we could make AI slop content slow down on its own. And that's the dislike button they removed because of the worst rewind possible. Man, talk about being a crybaby and unwilling to take any good criticism. The dislike button helps people tell the difference between a scam and a legit thing. They didn't need to use fucking AI to fight AI slop when they can get actual human staff to do it more easily. And especially the dislike button that helps shun AI slop garbage. But no, they'd rather lay them off like what Disney did after Toy Story 5 became too popular. A Pixar movie does good? Here's a reward for your hard work. Blam! Pack your bags and fuck right off. Absolutely wonderful way to kill off your multi-million-dollar corporation for no reason. I'm genuinely surprised that YouTube's AI hasn't come after me yet. Maybe because I'm either too lucky or is trying to find dumbass reasons to silence my content that I worked my ass off on. And this is why I decided to create a backup channel on Kamtape, which is based on 2008 YouTube. You might be thinking, Inkscape, is kamtape even good? Or you're just dropping another sponsorship after hopping on a bandwagon? Well, I first actually visited the site while I was writing the script and it's fine, I guess. Especially love the old school layout, really emulating the true way to watch YouTube. I could probably announce my expansion into kamtape before some LARP clone of mine does or something like that. The fuck is up with LARPtube anyway? Who knows if my evil twin LARPscape pops up somewhere? Brain rot language aside, it's gonna be a while for YouTube alternatives to pop up like KFC outlets in China if the platform keeps this bullshit up. Animation is something that's one of the finest pieces of art in my opinion. Back in the days, people put their literal souls into cartoons, drawing frame by frame, scene by scene, with sweat being poured on the paper. Basically, yeah, being an animator was absolute hell back then, but it was worth it. Nowadays, what some people do is just put in a prompt, and that's basically it. Like, dude, just grab a fucking pencil and then scribble whatever your imagination tells you. YouTube's AI basically hates creativity at this point if it's gonna appear like a hurricane and then destroy everyone's hard work like this. Fuck you mean I'm not gonna get paid for months because YouTube thinks I'm AI slop? Not to mention the fact that there have been so many bugs to the point that the whole platform requires insecticide every 2 weeks or so. I swear to God, YouTube. Hire human moderators! Stop being greedy as fuck! If you're gonna shadow ban real animation but let literal corno or AI ads slide, then clearly y'all need some Snickers to calm your asses down.
Better?
Better? Okay, so clearly YouTube needs a lot of work to do to stop turning themselves into a shit show even crazier than an actual circus. Recently, some dumbass robot executive decided to set a cartoon made for adults for kids because all animation is made for kids apparently. YouTube AI is like typical boomers. The moment they see a cartoon, they go, "Oh, it's for kids, no?" After complaints from its creator, YouTube finally lifted the 4 kids restriction on Bridge Kids Girls Night, as who in their right fucking mind would let kids watch something with multiple F-bombs in it? This might as well be considered an F-nuke. But earlier, there has also been a subbot terrorism problem on the platform in which multiple channels were targeted by subbots. At least I didn't get targeted, but even then, why spend so much money on subbots for no good reason? And lastly, I would bring up one of the worst possible changes to the platform, relating to monetization. As if being a YouTuber already isn't painful enough, YouTube decided to write an entire diss track on injury by doing this shit. Hooray, let's kill the possibility for new creators to ever get a chance. Getting a video to be successful is already like trying to win a jackpot at a slot machine. 8,000 hours? That's almost a whole goddamn year. Just tell us straight to our faces to quit your platform. Jesus. So yeah, YouTube has been a fucking shit show lately, as usual. But it's like they get extremely satisfied whenever they see us getting pissed off by their shenanigans. Think of that one kid that pranks the whole class every once in a while and everyone's annoyed by it, but keeps doing it over and over again anyways. Broadcast myself my ass. It's like a survival game show at this point. Anyways, that's all for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I have the opportunity to do so. And as always, peace.